Hello team, my name is Talaman and I am getting right back into another episode of The Long Dark. We picking up literally right where we just left off. We had just seen the bear in the last episode. It was nuts. That was like heart stopping moment. Just like when the phone rang in the building, and that was a weird one. But yeah, now we're on our way back. We just gotta keep this wall of rocks here on my left. And we're just gonna skedaddly do our way on over to Jeremiah. As we were discovering in kind of the last episode, as we were crossing that forlorn muskeg, our clothing is just absolutely perfect for the climate. We're not taking any cold deterioration or anything like that. We're happy as a lark, and we have tons of food. We just have plenty, at least for now. Like for the next couple days, we're fine. In terms of liquids, it's not hard to get. So again, you find a fire, there's plenty of them around. Put the pot in that I'm carrying. Boil up some water and there you go. You're fine. Especially at the infinite heat sources. Those are nice. Once those are all set, then the only one that I have any kind of problem with would be our tiredness level. That's the only one that we're contending with at this point, unless we're getting to a major storm and then temperature again becomes kind of a problem, a maybe issue. But yeah, so we're almost there. I'm excited to see what the next spot in the story is, what the next kind of idea thing that's going to happen. Because I just don't know where it's going to go. I don't know if Jeremiah is better or if he's still in tough shape. Or if we're again going to kind of have a moment where we need to collect up supplies for him. Kind of like we did with the Grey Mother. If I'm not totally mistaken, I think we have to do that at some point. If so, the food supplies that I have, the only thing would be wood. We might be able to get it out of the forest though. Oh, I meant to come down here and just double check this guy. Because if I'm not mistaken, I don't think this is just a rock. Or it might be. Or maybe it's not. Max's last stand. Yeah, so this is not just a rock. This is hatchet. And
I could use this.
Just got a bullet. Any kind of paperwork? Nothing? Sad. Yeah, I'm not going to stick anything in a corpse. That's weird. No notes? No notes. On our way. See, now if we ever have to lose a hatchet, we can come back here and grab one. We also know that way on the other side of this area is another hatchet. In another house. Not a house, I mean, it's in the hunting lodge. There's another hatchet there as well. And more things like the machine shop. I left simple tools because I'm holding quality tools, which weigh less. And then storm lantern up in the hunting lodge as well. An old hunting or climbing gear, climbing rope in the hunting lodge as well that I could snag. It's technically outside and set up, but I'm sure I can grab it and use it. Alright. We're here, basically. Let's get inside. Away from all these creaking, groaning sounds. I'm not seeing any smoke out of this thing, so that kind of makes me a little bit nervous. I wonder if our character will make any note of that. I'm walking slow, by the way. I'm still in control. Okay, let's get inside. So here, story. That's why it has to load.
Did you find it? The legend might be bunk, but the spear is real.
Maybe the legend is also real. Let's hope so, for your sake.
Yeah, the bear is definitely tracking me.
Mm-hmm.
You have any luck with the radio?
I did.
Ooh.
Did you see the lights in the night sky? The aurora? Well, when that flared up, the radio came to life. Just lit up. Started spitting out noise, but it was all gibberish. Bits and pieces of things. Music. Talking. I think it needs more range. A more powerful signal. If we could find a way to boost the signal strength when the aurora is active, we might be able to get a message out.
Let me guess. You have an idea.
You're starting to get it, Mackenzie. I was digging through some old geological survey maps.
Those look like military insignia stamped on there.
Focus, Mackenzie! This survey shows a series of radio transponder towers that cross back and forth across Great Bear.
Now, why would those be there?
Good question. But for another time. We can use these.
How?
Each tower has some electronics that'd serve like a signal booster to make sure the message gets to the next relay.
Okay.
Well, you get me 2, maybe 3 of those, and I might just be able to rig us up our own signal booster.
You might, huh? And I guess I need to do this while old Bear decides if I'm going to become the next chapter in his legend?
Don't be silly. Spence's bear would be long gone by now. That was 150 years ago.
Maybe he has, I don't know, genetic memory.
Ridiculous idea. But there's definitely a bear out there, and he's definitely interested in you. You'll just have to take your chances.
Says the guy safely inside the wooden cabin.
Damn it! You think I want to be in here? I need to get a message out, and this might be the only way.
What message? What does this have to do with me contacting my friend?
There's more at stake than you and your friend! Please, Mackenzie. Get me those boosters. I'll fix the radio, and the first call we'll make will be to Perseverance Mills. I promise.
Okay. I'm on it. I'll be back with the transponder parts.
Watch your back, Mackenzie.
What do I have to worry about? I have a legendary 150-year-old demon bear hungry for my blood. Bullets don't stop him, but I'm armed with basically a medieval weapon, which I'm sure will do the trick. I'm stuck in this winter wasteland where lights in the sky make the power flicker and electronics explode, and the only people I seem to meet are all slightly crazy. And this is all after I crashed my plane deep in the wilderness and somehow lost my ex-wife along the way, and I'd really kind of like to find her back.
Don't forget about the rules.
Let's get on with it.
Nice. All right. So that was really cool. That was heck of a lot of exposition there. So now I have to go and find all of these transponders. And yeah, there's 4 supply. I've never been up to the lookout tower yet, which is kind of unfortunate. Then late gunshots. Interesting. We're not too worried about those though. Instead, what we have to do is hit Southeast Tower. Wait. So there's this one likely enough right here. I'll find that there's not. And then we go over to here and we'll have to find another one. So yeah, now we have to go back into the muskeg. We have to hunt around. Probably the first one I'll go to is here, and then you'll cross all the way back, and then all the way back. Wow, this is gonna be... See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this game just gets long. That's one of the main reasons I think I didn't quite keep going, is just because it takes ton... Oh, hey. Whoa. See, now it would be nice to have kept that heavy hammer with us, but again, that thing was so heavy. And that the only forge, though, I left it at the forge that I know of. There might be one in the dam, but I don't think so. See, an improvised hatchet. See, I wouldn't even want to really use this because I don't... Look at the mass of it. 1.75 compared to 1. I can keep a hatchet in good shape with 1 whetstone. So, really, these aren't that big of a deal. And it's weird that you can make another spearhead. because like it didn't require the last spear. So if we take a look in our inventory, God, I look horrifying right now. Mackenzie, you look atrocious. Let's see, where actually is the... I don't even see the spear in my inventory, actually. Yeah, I'm definitely actually not seeing the spear in my inventory. And yet my weight went up, but I don't know exactly why. That's weird. I don't know where it is or what happened to it. Because it should be up here. It was like a 3-kilogram item. Lots of leather, though, torches, rabbit pelts, and all this stuff is available to me, which is so weird. Oh, did you notice, though? I had put things in this locker, and now they're not there. Stale chocolate bar. See, I can't even take that whetstone that's there. We are going to need some more water, though. No. I want water. Cooking pot water. Just give me all the water, and then I'll take care of them from there. Because that's the other thing, is I do need a rest now. I need to take the time for Mackenzie. So we're just going to bedroll down. We're going to get warm. And we are going to do what we need to do. Because it's already nighttime, too. I can't set out until this is prepped, essentially. Take it. We're not doing anything. Cup of herbal tea. God, I have a lot of stuff. That's back up. Improved rest. Let's knock out 11 hours of sleep. That will improve the rest. We'll need liquids and we'll need food, which we can eat once we get up. Pick up the bedroll so we don't forget that. Let's eat. Let's grab the journal, food under here. See, these are going to be the best things to actually eat because they just weigh so much. Again, the energy density, it's really high, but at the same time, we have other things that are a lot better than it at doing its job. So we just took down quite a few of those liquid requirements. We still have lots of food, and he hasn't asked us for anything else. Like, we don't need to give him food. Instead, I'm just going to pick that up, and we're going to carry on our way. Last thing that I want to do is double check that there's nothing else that I really want to actually store. Like this, I'm going to actually put away, transfer that. Food, we don't need to worry about. Tools, we do want to keep a hold of. Let's just keep our bullets. Yeah. We will be using up stuff along the way. Now, supplies like this. 3 books, a couple of these, and then enough to get the fire going. The only other one would be one more tinder plug. There we go. And we're off and running. I would love to have that whetstone, though. That'd be super nice to have. Alright, so we're out on our way again. We have lots more walking to do. And temperature-wise, we're doing good. Alright, Mackenzie, do not break a leg. If you do that, you suck. Alright, and you're good to go. Alright. I wish there was an auto walk key. So yeah, okay, in this episode, how are you guys doing? We're like 14 minutes already into this episode. But we got a lot of cool story, though. We found out the Trapper is probably like semi-ex-military. He really needs to get a message out, and why does he need to get a message out? That's the kind of other question. I wonder if we'll hear about like a confluence of like Max and the old Trapper. But it's also interesting that the old Trapper didn't ask about anyone, and I didn't bring up the fact that there's a dead person in like the next valley over. Because he's right here, and then Max is like right here. The proximity tells us that probably Jeremiah knew Max. So sad. Max is dead. So we're heading on, though. We are going to... I'm walking the wrong direction. There we go. Signal the noise. Southwest, north, and southeast. But again, we're not sure that the southeast tower actually exists. I would anticipate the southeast tower doesn't... See, this is where I'm totally blank. I do not know this part of the game. Finally, in whichever episode number this is, because I've recorded a bunch, I don't know where we are, we're entering an uncharted territory. Like a totally uncharted territory. Super exciting. I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't know how we bring down the Great Bear. I don't know if it's possible yet. Because the last one I did kill it. Like, I had the big gun, I was walking back, I shot it, it was dead. But then that was kind of like it. That's where I stopped playing. So now, in this episode, I just don't know where we kind of go with the Great Bear. I keep calling it the Great Bear, but it's a big bear. It's the legendary bear, you could say. Because I don't know. We'll probably get back through the tunnel. One of the towers will have us, like, fight it. Which is why I'm probably going to turn immediately south once I'm onto the muskeg. Because I think that that's where we're going to run into him. Because it doesn't have a radio tower marking. It's going to be destroyed or something's going to have happened to it. I'm going to keep this out. I don't know if there's going to be one. But again, we've got 40 bullets for this thing. 10 in the gun itself and then 30 more in the pack. I hate how Mackenzie's trigger finger is right on the trigger. But I guess, too, there's not too many people around for him to be worried about shooting. And there's a lot of things for him to be worried about shooting. God, I don't like using that much energy. Like, I'd love to sprint, like, as much as I can. But if you watch in the bottom left, it gives us a triple arrow down, which I don't know what the rate is in terms of, like, units. But on our rest, it just plummets. Which is dangerous. We've had it before. That's actually one of the main reasons that I couldn't even climb back down the rope. Even when I wanted to, and I lost a lot more stuff at that time when I almost died. That one time, I did die actually a couple episodes ago, but the time that I almost did die, that was definitely because of a rest issue. I got into a location where I wasn't ready to be that tired, and I didn't have any way to recover rest because I didn't have a sleeping bag. You're not allowed to just sleep on the ground, so made it tough. Alright, we're back in the muskeg. And this is where things have the potential to get very, very interesting. So I'm heading down here. I'm going to this one. Signal to noise. Let's go see if we can find the bear. Okay. So we can aim it like that. And right-clicking does nothing. And it is 2 presses after the gun. So it's in a 3rd weapon slot. Because I don't know, I think the game, at this point, it's kind of like open range, open game. It said, hey, there's a bear out there. You've got the tool now to kill it. Just as we've kind of acquired this ability to kill wolves. But there is only one bear. And last time we saw him, he was up kind of on that ridge right there. Right in this region. Which is one of the other main reasons I kind of wanted to come back through here. This area specifically. Because I'm wondering if we might be able to see him again. Maybe even take him on. Because I don't know if the game's going to go into like another cutscene mode when that kind of happens. If we're going to like face him down, or if we're just going to have to fight him entirely on our own as a player. Okay. And 2, I don't know how many things are in the area that I'm headed to for me to like stay safe at. If there's any buildings, or if there's like fences, or if if I'm just kind of on my own as I get to these locations. Because at this point, I don't know. I have no idea. I keep seeing stumps. Oh, you see that? That's a wolf right there. So we're headed right towards a wolf right now. And he is actually headed right towards us. Weird. That's not good. So as you can tell, I'm kind of turning away from him. I'm going to head out onto the muskeg. Try and put something in between me and him. Because as much fun as it is to pull the trigger and shoot the gun, and as many bullets as I have, a little bit of avoidance is not going to hurt us. Okay. So we are headed south, into the southeast corner of the muskeg, which has the repeater signals, towers, and yeah. That's a chickadee, actually. Cheep, 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 cheep. Kind of heard that? Yeah. That's nice. Oh, there it is. There's that tower. Right at the top there. The other question is, how do we get up to it? There's probably a back way up. Sounds a lot like a forest for being this open. See, I don't know if that's like the way up through there, or if there is another kind of route that we'll have to take. Because quite possibly we have to go up by that cache. They seem to put caches pretty darn close to where the main game kind of runs through. Okay. Alright, thank you, game. Thank you. Wow. I did not... So there are fall-in scenarios. Okay. Well, that's news to me. Wow. I did not realize you could actually fall into these areas. See how many dangers you have to contend with? Like, you could try your luck and cross, but also my character's super heavy. Like, I'm basically going in as a juggernaut right now, in terms of what I am carrying. I probably don't need the flare gun, and I don't need the other flares either, especially if I'm carrying a storm lantern. And I've never found a use for torches just because their mass is so heavy. Especially in terms of, like, this style of a playthrough. Because if you played the game right when it came out, and this game has been out for a long time, I think since 2013 or 2015 area, but the game in the original form that they did publish in order to try and get some funding in order to do their Wintermute storyline, they put out a survival mode, which is still accessible. I don't have too much interest in it, just because, again, all you do in it is try and survive for as long as you can in a very dark and desolate world. Like, this is the world that you'll play in with no objectives, no story. You would literally wander on your own and just try and survive for as long as you can. Which is fine. That's a fun game mode. There's somebody who's actually surviving. Like, they've published like a series on it on YouTube. It's really cool. I haven't watched much of it at all, but I have heard of it. But they're like surviving for a full year in game. Like 365 days of like in-game play. That's crazy. Like, that's a lot of calories. I don't know how the economy of the world supports that. Alright, so there's a cache just up here. That wolf left us alone. That's nice. Very nice of that wolfy friend. But yeah, for the most part, I think I've talked about it before, but I'll just reiterate it now as we've been so many episodes in. I'm playing this game almost entirely on camera. I spend just a little bit of time sometimes in between episodes when there's some little bit of work to do in terms of like playing catch up or repairing some stuff, which really isn't like that interesting. And there was one time back with the grandmother that I collected of food that I just felt like I wanted to do, but that wasn't progressing the story. I thought I would get like an extra item out of it. I actually got nothing. It was just a nice thing to do, which I think has benefited me with more like nice things happening to me in game, but I'm not positive. So yeah, this is where we're going up. God, this takes a while to walk. But yeah, so I'm playing this almost entirely uncut. Like you're seeing the actual amount of time that it takes to play through this. So if you're skipping through, if you're, jumping through this, I totally understand. But I'm doing this just to play through it all and get it all on camera. Kind of documenting the experience. Okay, I cannot get up through there. We'll have to cut across. Hunger's starting to go down. Water's getting about a quarter down. We still have a full liter of water with us. We've got lots of teas, lots of coffee. No sodas though. Those have been left behind because they're not worth the calories. And we have access to water. Water. There's some reishi mushrooms. Okay. I don't know what'll be in that cache either. Probably more bullets, another flare. Something that's like semi-important to the game, semi-important to survival. The major things I would look for would be an increase in like clothing, a better piece of clothing. Okay, and then this would take us directly up to the tower. See, if I've got like no reason to shoot that deer right now, like I can't actually take its meat and do anything with it. Right now though, I will go into my inventory and eat up this right here. Hear that though? We can hear the deer walking. There he is. It's kind of fun. Yeah, we can hear that very clearly actually. There he goes, off and running. And we can see that tower that's right there. Is that how we get to the supply cache, is up through here? This looks to be about the only traversable area. Actually, I can kind of walk up it. I don't... What did you just do? What? Okay. I didn't fall. Okay, that is... Ow. Okay, wait. Painkillers. There we go. Right hand. And that... Okay. Wow. Okay, so don't enter weird physics areas in the game, because bad things will happen. Okay, I'm definitely going to get up to this tower, though. I'm just going to skedaddle up here. There's probably a way up and across that to get back to seeing it. That's a lot of wolves. But I'm very interested in finding out what's going on with these towers and why this one's not actually on the map. Yeah, there's a way back across, so we'll catch that in the next one. New location, Muskeg Overlook. Hey, that's a backpack. Why would there be a backpack here? Okay. Yeah, go away. Okay. Yeah, get out of here. Just run the other way. Go. Okay. And we're getting a backpack.
Is it food or...
Okay. Alright, keep going. Keep going. Go on. Skip. Okay. Oh, please tell me I don't have to climb up this. Whew. That would be cool, though. I'd be fine with it. Shortwave tower, and we got the transponder parts. Okay. Wait, can we actually... Yeah, we can close that up. Alright, cool. So here's the overlook. We're overlooking from it. What are you? You're part of the post. And what's in here? I could build a fire. See, these areas in a tree like that are very good for fire making, just because they're well sheltered. And then they would project the heat out. Did I already check this backpack? Yeah, I checked it. And then we just heard the bark of a wolf. Okay, and there's probably like a quicker way down over here that hopefully I don't break an ankle on. Very neat overlook though. Alright, so I don't know why it didn't have a shortwave transponder like icon. That's weird. It's very, very weird. Yeah, here's kind of the shorter ways down. Okay. I'm still going after the supply cache though. And it looks to be like I'm on the correct direction for it. Kind of a back way of getting there though. Really curly cued its way in there. Okay, it says I'm heading right towards it, but that leads right off a cliff. And yeah. Okay. So we need to get down onto that next ledge without dying. And the dying part is the difficult part. Okay, I'm just gonna walk up here real quick. Hopefully physics smiles on me today. We're getting into some very precarious areas. Okay, wait. And yes, we're down. Okay, so now I'm headed right towards it, supposedly. I'm trying to get a good eye on it before I actually head down. There it is, right there, yeah. Okay, so in order to get there, we'll head down through here. Cut back, cut back, cut back. Oh, okay. Easy does it. Oh, easy does it there, Mackenzie. Easy as she goes. Easy as she goes. Okay, cool.
That's what I'm looking for.
Is it? Alright, we'll compare it. That looks kind of nice. Okay, now we can just double check these pieces of clothing real quick. That's at 46%. I wish I had the time. Longer wool scarf wrapped around the entire head, designed for cold winter. God, I wish you were in good shape. What's it weigh? I guess I can hold on to that for now, but this is nice. That is very nice. And then we also had an outer shell that we can look at. See, this does a greater job blocking wind. A lot better, actually. 2.9 is incredible. But it's not good at the rest. Like that temperature, just not good enough. New light shell. Wonderful one. Yeah, see. This one right here. If it was a better... Oh, actually, that's a Mackinac jacket. Let's see. This is 3. This says 5. It would give us less armor. I know I'm taking a long time on this. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with what I got, though. Yeah. Overall of 4, this would drop me down to like 3. Yeah, we're gonna have to leave this. Okay, and then I got a new one of these. Yep, worn hoodie, not good enough. Gloves. No. Whoa, and my feet are frozen apparently right now. But Mackenzie's doing fine. But either way, so that's got to be it. That's all the time I have to, all I have time for right now. We'll continue on our journey after this. We'll get our feet sorted. We'll do all that stuff kind of here coming up. So thank you so much for watching this episode of The Long Dark, and I will have to catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.